The things you learn while watching your video back. Here I'm taking the fence apart because I need to clean that, and that handle was initially on that side. Well, I forgot that and put it on the other side. I don't know that it really matters, but yeah, we'll see if it gets annoying. I may have to switch it later. It basically just goes through on the, you just have to swatch the ends. But here I'm just going through the same cleaning process as before. I really like the die grinder and the discs I got. I used almost like all but one of those purple mesh discs that were not screwed up that I didn't showed in the other video, and then a bunch of the other discs I'll show later. But yeah, clean all this stuff. Drill, clean, dust, paint. It's time to do the bare metal primer. That worked out. And then the blue and the silver edge. I put a silver edge around the edges of the fence table. And these are the big handles that had the really crappy plastic on. I had to tear all that off. That was annoying, but then I had to run it through 2 rounds of derusting and evaporust because it was just nasty underneath plastic. Sprayed and painted those silver, and then start taking the tape off and everything and get it ready to put back together. And those are little plastic washers I cut out of a soft plastic lid to put in between the 2 colors of paint to try and prevent it from digging into the paint quite as bad. And I just drilled holes in it, and they're washers. It doesn't matter if it's centered. There you see. No, don't put it that way. That's backwards. I don't think it matters, but in the middle there, I forgot to paint that silver adjustment handle, so I went and painted that and put it back together. But I think it's going to work. And an added bonus, if anyone was curious, these are all the discs that I ran through. A bunch of these purple ones, which I used the most of. 3.5 of these green discs. A brown mesh pad. 3 36 grit discs. And half of a flap wheel. An 80 grit flap wheel. So, not bad. Well, other than the motor part, which didn't need much other than just reattached, I think we're done. All the pieces have been cleaned and painted except for the top, which again, I kind of like the brown. I don't mind this part. That's where just the scuff wheels hit it. I can just put more paste wax on there and go with it. But yeah, I think the silver and blue worked. I know my friend Mike says it's too flashy, but it's only silver and blue. It's not like it's pink and something. Got the new oilers. That should work good. I think I did a good job with this. Base things, stuff that moves, plus edges, silver. I had enough silver, had enough blue. I have 2 more cans of blue, or 2.5 cans of blue. So it's possible that the lathe might turn blue too. But yeah, the problem is I don't have a big enough garage to walk around it, so hold on. Okay, shoving it over a little bit. Now I can at least get along this side. Of course, now if there we go. This new stuff I think worked great. I think that's going to work good. With the replacement handle and the replacement spacer and stuff. That should work fine. This is obviously adjusted way too high, but it does spring. I just have to tweak how that goes in there and adjust it down later. But for now, I think that's going to work. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I may or may not paint the bottom. Haven't decided yet on that. But I do have to finish the motor side and get the box and stuff back in for the dust collection and such. But yeah, I think that came out pretty cool. That looks like it's done, at least for the refurbished part. Next I have to do the alignment and the motor and stuff. But again, those are, compared to these, those are hopefully minor things. Because that's just you connect this, connect that, adjust, move, not paint, clean, etc. So Yeah, very cool.